Welcome to thing. It is. I've got an agenda, look, because I've got so much to cover this week. So I've got a great tip for you. That's the main focus of the email. I've got a great tip for you for when the video. I've got a great tip for you for when the whole house is a mess and you just feel like you don't know where to start, and maybe even somebody's coming around. I don't know, but you just you're feeling really overwhelmed. I'm going to update you on the decision as to what my next video course is going to be around. I've got some advice about donating to charity shops at the moment, and a reminder that there are just 3 days left to get lifetime access to Declutter Storage Rooms of Doom for just $14.99, which is less than 12 quid. So don't miss out on that. I'll put a link to that below the video so that you can make sure that you get it. Okay, so getting my list of things that I want to make sure I remember to tell you in front of me. Okay, so yeah, I said something on the Declutter Club Facebook group this week, which somebody found really helpful, and it made me think, okay, I'm going to share it with you guys. And it was about, what you do when you feel like the whole house is a tip and you don't know where to start. And it's that I always feel that there's one main task in each room that is like a quick win. It doesn't actually take that long to do, and it makes a really big visual impact. So the really obvious one is in your bedroom. If you clear off the bed and make the bed, the room looks so much better. Now, of course, there might still be stuff all over the floor, and the cupboards and drawers might all be vomiting their contents all over the room. And so the room's not going to look perfect. But I always think that if you make the bed, get all the clutter off it, make the bed, the room looks tons better. And there's something similar in every room. So in the kitchen, if you clear the sink and draining board area, and in the living room, if you clear the sofa and the coffee table, and in the bathroom, it'll be the main surface. So that might be around the sink, or it might be the windowsill, or it might be the shelf, however your bathroom works. Obviously, in your office or study, it's the desk surface, getting that clear. In the hall landing stairs, it's get everything off the stairs. So I always think there's something in each room that you can do as a quick win. Or you can, and I would really recommend that you do it daily in every room, and that will reduce that sense of overwhelm. So what do you think of that tip? Is that helpful to you? Comment below and let me know. Are you now thinking, wow, yeah, that's great? Or are you thinking, Rachel, you have no idea how much stuff is on my bed and on my stairs? So let me know what you think. And while you're down there, give the video a like, especially if you found the tip helpful. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up. That really, really helps me. So that was one thing. What's next? Oh yeah, so update on the video course. I've put a poll together, a doodle poll. I'm going to put a link again below the video for you to click on. It's really simple, and it'll let you vote on the long list of topics for the next video course. I've got 6 of them. Mostly, in fact, I think all of them have been suggested by you guys. 1 or 2 of them I'd come up with myself, but then you put in kind of related suggestions. Every single one of them has got at least a few people saying, yes, I want you to make this one. So it's by no means decided yet. And there's still time to get more ideas in, by the way, because I'm not just deciding on the basis of which one gets the most votes. I'm also looking at which one I think I can do the most creatively and do the best job with. So if you've got a new idea, there's still time to get that in as well. This is the long list. It's helping crafters and creative types to get organized. That's the first one. The second one is decluttering after a bereavement. Then there's turning your clutter into money, time management for the chronically cluttered, overcoming overwhelm, and making the most of your available space with room by room tips. So best storage tips for each room. So I'll put a link. Well, you can just put it in the comment. I'm happy for you to just say in the comment which one you like, or vote on the doodle poll. I'll put a link below the video. And if you've got a new idea, don't hesitate to chuck that in as well. It's still time for it to be considered. Next week, I'm going to whittle it down to 2, and after that, I'll make a decision. All right. I love them all, by the way. I love all those ideas. I want to do them all, but I can't do them all, at least not straight away. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, so charity shop donations. So this was a conversation I had with a client this week who happens to be around the area that I live in. Now, I know a lot of people during lockdown, lockdown caused a lot of extra issues around home management, didn't it? So for a start, we're all of us still spending more time in our homes than we were before March. Often, many of us are having to do extra things in our homes, working from home when you don't normally work from home, homeschooling perhaps. So we're using our homes more and in different ways. And then on top of that, it's not been so easy to get rid of the stuff. The lockdown was a great opportunity for some people. Some people have more time and they used it to get on top of decluttering or to make some progress around decluttering, which was great. But a lot of people were saying at the time, I've got this whole load of stuff to go to the charity shops, and the charity shops aren't accepting stuff at the moment, so it's still sitting in my hallway, and I know that was a real problem. Lockdown's easing, at least for the moment, and the charity shops are open again. And at least initially, not all of them were accepting donations. And I was working with this client, and she said, "Oh, I want to take this stuff to the charity shop, but charity shops aren't accepting donations anymore, are they?" And I was like, "Oh, yes, they are." And I realised that a lot of people may be still thinking that you can't take stuff to charity shops. In my experience, they are accepting. The one around the corner from me is accepting donations, so I was able to tell this client about that. Often there's restrictions that there were not before, so the one around the corner from me is only taking them on 2 days a week and limiting it to 2 bags per customer. But nonetheless, you can take stuff there. So if you've got stuff that you're still got sitting around your home because you think you can't get it to a charity shop, you think the charity shops around your way are not accepting donations, but you haven't checked, give them a call, phone them up, or look on their websites, and you might find that they are accepting donations, albeit with some restrictions that weren't there before. Okay, finally, that reminder again, you have got until 6:10 on Sunday to click the link, which I will put below in this video, to secure lifetime access, remember, to Declutter, Rooms of Doom, storage areas. Yeah, did I just say how much it was? I can't remember. $14.99, $14.99, which is less than 12 quid. After that, the price is out of my control. Udemy will set it according to its opaque algorithms. So if you want to secure that price for yourself, this is your last chance. Click the link below the video. You don't have to do the course right away because you get lifetime access, although obviously I recommend you dive into it as soon as you possibly can. There you go. That was a lot to cover. Thank you so much for staying with me and for watching. Get your comments below the video. Don't forget to give me a like, and I will see you next week. Bye.